guys, welcome back to Miles Ventures, and today we're going to be doing a Lorcana video, how to play Lorcana, which is the newest card game out, and it releases on September 1st. So I got some early access, some stuff, so I got pre-orders, and we're going to go over some of the cool cards in the sets, of course, which are in the sets, the special cards, the decks, all the products you can get, the rarity levels. So we're going to dive into that, and guys, remember to click that subscribe button. Let's go into this. Alright, first I'm going to go over some of the decks that we have, or deck boxes, and because we're going to talk about how to play before I show you guys the cards. So we're going to go over the products, which we don't have them all yet, because there also are play mats that have come out that I have not got my hands on, and there's another sleeves that I haven't got on. There's two sleeves type, and we already have one. Alright, so this is the Elsa deck box right here. We have the Captain Hook deck box right here. And we also have the Mickey deck box right here, which is really cool. I like the Mickey one the best, in my opinion. And now we're going to go over what some of the pack arts look like, which I only have two on me right now. Alright, so here are some of the pack arts. Here's another one, which there would be an Elsa right here. There's the Mickey pack art, which, by the way, the set is called the Chapter 1. The first chapter, I'm sorry. I get things pronounced wrong a lot of times. And then here's another character from Disney. So it is made by Disney, and it is made by Ravensburg. So Disney owns it. Ravensburg made this, which is pretty cool. And if you guys don't know what Magic the Gathering is, one of the developers that helped make the game is helped with Magic the Gathering, helped make Lorcana. So if you see there's some things that are similar, you will see that. And also, these are what the back of the cards look like. Right here, they have almost a star shaped the back with some cool squiggly lines, which I thought is cool. And they also have a booster box, which of course when you're not opening, because they're going around $400 right now. But here is a booster box, which is really cool, which I think is really cool, of course. So here is a booster box. Cool. Alright, so there's the booster box of what the set comes with 24 packs. Now guys, we're going to go over how to play the game. Really cool game in my opinion, and there are six types of what do you call it? Ink. Well, for the types of cards. So you got Amber, Amethyst, Emerald, Ruby, Sapphire, and Steel, which there are three decks. So the Mickey deck. The Mickey deck right here is a Amber and Amethyst. Okay. The Elsa one here is a Sapphire and Steel. And the Captain Hook one is a Emerald and Ruby, which is pretty cool. So those are the three types of decks for the starters, which of course, if you go to your local game store, they will might do a tournament or a league that you can join. They can get pins. They're supposed to be really rare. If you win the whole league, you can get a special one that is supposed to be really rare. And it's pretty cool, which in my opinion, my favorite is Amber and Amethyst, which is one of the best decks in my opinion for starters. But when you make your own deck, you can put any ink in your deck to make it the best that you think it can be. So guys, let's get in how to play. So let's pull out the Mickey deck. Okay, guys, after we learn how to play, I'm gonna go over the rarity level. All right, so guys, these are also the Mickey sleeves. This is one of the only sleeves. It says Lorcana trading card game. Also, there's Captain Hook sleeves, and I think there's might be more sleeves. I don't know, but we gave one to a friend. So, okay, so here are the decks. So let me pull out, first of all, how to play, okay? So right here I have next to me something you guys will like. It should be here. Oh, it might be this box. Yes, here it is. Okay, so there is a goal, of course, to all games. You want to get to 20 lore by questing in the game, okay? So here's the questing sheet that could come with the starter decks. You want to get to 20 lore. Of course, you have your deck and your discards. And here I'll talk about Inkwell and cards in play very shortly. So here we go. Okay, so you want to get to 20. And by questing, you have to have cards in play. But to have cards in play, you have to have Inkwell. So at the beginning of your game, you will draw 7 cards. So let me just draw 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. Here are my 7 cards, okay? So guys, these are my 7 cards. I will talk about them. Okay, so for Inkwell, you may put any cards in the Inkwell from your hand that you do not want. Okay? But before we get into that, I have to talk about something else. This game is very fun, guys. Once you start playing it, you'll have a great time with your friends, your kids, your cousins, your wife, or whatever. Okay, so you draw your 7 cards. You have a chance to do a mulligan sort of thing. So you may pick as many cards as you want in your hand, and you may put them in your deck, shuffle them up, and draw that many cards in case you say, oh, I don't like these 3 cards, I'm going to put them in and try to get something better. You draw 3 more cards after you put those in the discard pile and try to get something better. You can only do that once, okay? Only do that once. So now we're going to go into Inkwell. Okay, Inkwell, you have to have ink to play your characters. So for instance, this is how much it costs in the right-hand corner. Sorry, left-hand corner. This one costs 6, this one costs 2, this one costs 1. Okay? But if you see, this one, they all have a circle around them except for this one, Rafiki. Rafiki has a almost not that swirl around it, which makes it so you cannot put it in your Inkwell. So all these other cards you can put in your Inkwell. So in my opinion, I would put the most expensive one or the one you don't want down in your Inkwell, and that will be 1 ink. So I have 1 ink right now. Okay, so now that I have 1 ink, I'm able to possibly play a 1 seed hand or card that I could have in my hand. So that costs 1. Let's see if I have anything in my hand that costs 1. Yes, I have this Dinglewhopper that costs 1. But why would I want to play it? Because look what it says. It's not a creature. So for it to be a creature or a character, we'll have these 2 damage and defensive things in the corner. And it would also have a little questing or lore symbol. So now that we have a card in play, so let me just say, alright, it's in my next turn. I'm going to put this in my Inkwell, which we talked about, and I'm going to play Yasma. Okay, Yasma costs 2, so I'm going to tap my ink and play Yasma, which is pretty cool. They have an ability, you can read it. So, for instance, there are some video abilities. There's Evasive, Ward, Rush. I don't know if there's any else. There are also cards that have challenge. So let's say he's a 2/2 and he has a +2 challenge. When he challenges, he's a 4/2, but when he gets attacked, he's only a 2/2. Also about cards in play, to challenge somebody, you have to tap it. If there are cards that you are challenging that are not tapped, you cannot challenge it. Only cards that are up like this, you can fireball them. What if they have some abilities that you cannot fireball them? You cannot attack them. So if they are like this, you can challenge them. If they're like this, you can challenge them, okay? So, also about that, when you challenge, it is a 2/2. Let's say I want to attack another 2/2. You would say, oh, the 2/2 wins. Well, the 2/2 attacks the 2/2, and the other 2/2 attacks you, so they both die. So you always take the damage from a creature. So let's say I'm attacking a 4/4. He kills me, or, by the way, dies, and I still do 2 damage to him, okay? Now, there are some cards that says -2 health. It's -2 attack. And if you have -2 attack, that means that, of course, the damage wouldn't go through. So those are the basics about cards in play. So now let's talk about, I have them in play. Let's talk about lore. So let's say on my turn, after he comes out in play, I want, how do I get lore? So this little thing right here in the bottom right corner is your lore. So some cards have more than others. Of course, I don't have them in my hand. Let me pull them out. Let's see, right here. Mickey. Okay, Mickey Mouse. He has 2 lore. So as that many lore, you tap it. You gain 2 lore. First to 20 wins. So that's basically the basics. So I want to talk about some of like big hitters in like big cards that you want to pull in your decks, or at least in the starter decks. So guys, in this deck, which is in my opinion my favorite, has 2 really good cards. Mickey Mouse, Wayward Sorcerer, and Moana of Matui. I must have said that wrong. Moana fans, do not yell at me. So these are the 2 special foils. Of course, they're really good because they both have lore, and this is a really good card because it's a 1/6, so it's really good with lore. So this deck is mainly supposed to get to the highest lore as possible out of all the other decks, of at least these 2. But of course, if you build a deck, it would be much better. So these are the starter decks, guys. I can pull out the other 2 here. real quick. And no, it'll be fine. Guys, if you want to learn about more Lorcana, there is the Lorcana website by Disney. You can go check out all the new cards. And guys, for example, this set is awesome. I love it so much. And there are two really good cards that we have right here that I want to show you. This is Mickey Mouse. He's a 5/5. So if you want to know big hitters, so like about cards, you have to know the rarity level, which I still have yet to talk about. So we're going to talk about the rarity level. There is common, uncommon, rare, super rare, legendary, and there's one more, guys. There's the special rainbow rares that you can get. I'm going to pop one up on the screen right here. It's really cool, guys. So, of course, you can see this is a super rare and this is a legendary. This Mickey Mouse card is a really good card in some decks, which is pretty cool. So if you pull him, comment and let me know because I really want to see what you guys pull. This is a really cool card. There is a special Mickey Mouse that you can pull. A special Mickey Mouse that you can pull and a bunch of other special illustrate rares, which are going for around $400 possibly each, maybe $200 to $400, which is crazy. So guys, this set is amazing. They're coming out with another set in about a month. And also that's one of the facts, by the way, that I forgot to mention, are these special kind of cool looking cards that you can put together. For each pack you get one each. You almost completed Mickey here. So I opened 3 packs out of the starter decks when I played. So guys, this is a really good game to go play with your friends. And I think that's all I have for basics. If you guys want to learn about more Lorcana, I could do another video on it. And guys, that's the end. Remember to please like and subscribe. Bye-bye.